Hello guys, and today I'm going to have some cooked chicken pieces, some cooked chicken breast fillet pieces, which it says flame grilled. I'm going to have it with something called some lime pickle. Now, this was a 99p sticker on it, and I think it was because at the time it was about to expire or something. It has now expired, so I'm going to try and peel off the sticker, which is not going to be easy. I'm wondering if it's even worth the hassle, just so that I could show you guys. It does actually say lime pickle, so just peeling it off so you can see the words lime pickle. Okay, and this is I'm not an Indian, so what I'm probably going to do is probably going to be sacrilege to Indians or people like that, because I really haven't got a clue what you're supposed to do with this kind of food, to be totally honest with you. But that's by a company called Patak, and I put Pataks on it. Oh, I should have done this before, but never mind. So there you go. I'm now going to peel this silly sticker off. And you can see the rest doesn't matter. And you'll see it says Pataks, okay? Pataks lime pickle, okay? Now this is what's interesting, okay? It said here, it's back, original recipe. And it's one of the few times when a company makes changes and they wish they hadn't, and then they put it back again. This happened with Coca-Cola when they changed the taste. It also happened when they changed the name of Cocoa Pops over here, so I think it was Choco Crispies, I think. I could be wrong, but they changed the name back again. And here they've admitted they made a mistake when they changed it. Now, it's difficult to see on camera, so what they said was this, and I'm reading it word for word. The original Pataks, my apologies. It's not Pataks, it's Pataks, my apologies, okay? The original Pataks lime pickle. Here at Pataks, we listen to our customers. Not so long ago, we updated our lime pickle recipe with the best of intentions to improve it. But you told us you liked it the way it was, so it's back by popular demand. Enjoy. In other words, why can't companies just leave things alone? If people are buying it and they like it, stop changing it, or at least, if you're going to change it, at least do something like Coca-Cola did eventually by introducing something like Cherry Coca-Cola. Bring out a new version with a new name so the public can make their own choice. Right? And also it says Patak's the original, and it says established 1958, okay? Now, this is out of date, and so's the chicken, okay? It's currently the 18th of April today, and yesterday Prince Philip had his funeral, okay? Prince Philip was the Queen's husband until he died, okay? And this is dated the 12th of April. Okay. Now, this is also out of date. This is dated September 2019. It's easy to see this here, but it says 09/2019. You may have to take my word for it, okay? So this is September 2019, so it's out of date by over 1.5 years, okay? So it's It's out of date by 1.5 years roughly. Okay, so now I'll go to now. It says here on the back. I've never had this before, by the way. Okay, and it says on the back. It says okay, so I can't remember what I said now. So I'm going to repeat the second bit because I think I told you about how they admitted that they made a mistake. And it says Patak's authentic Indian pickles are tantalising blends of exotic fruits and vegetables with carefully selected spices. Delicious and versatile, our pickles make a tasty accompaniment to your favourite curry and are great with a naan or papadum. Or, this is what I'm going to do, or enjoying a sandwich, I'm not going to put it in a sandwich, salad, or with cold meats, and this is a cold meat, it's been cooked, to give an everyday meal a delectable Indian bite. So I'm just going to have, I know this is probably sacrilege, but I'm going to have just this and this, okay? So it's not proper cooking today. Now, I'm going to try and open this, and I'm sure it won't work. Wow, it did. Yes, so I can smell the lime immediately. And I'm going to leave that aside a moment. Now, I've got the chicken breast, so I'm going to open this up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the chicken breasts on the plate. They're just little pieces. You can see here, little pieces. Do that before they fell absolutely everywhere. Okay, that will do. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Before I go any further, I'll show you the back. The chicken breast pieces were, when I bought them, about to expire that day. They would normally cost £2.50 for this. I got them for 63p. I possibly don't even need that much, so I'll put a bit more back. So there you go. I have some chicken pieces here. I'm going to further tear them up with my hands, just to make them even smaller. Okay, so I've now got some chicken pieces. And now I'm to put a lot of this on top of the chicken pieces. I'm sure there's probably more I should do, but they said you can do this. I'm not an Indian. I have no idea what the hell this stuff is. So I'm just going to take their word for it. So I'm going to get some of this stuff out. See it here. And I'm putting it onto the plate. And I'm just going to mix it. Like so. As I said, I've never ever had anything like this, so I don't know. I'm not an Indian. I just got it because it was cheap, and sometimes I used to do my own curries, very rarely, okay? But in the past I have done curries the hard way with just raw ingredients like powders of curry powder, like, you know, like you know, what was I going to say? Things like with garam masala and cumin and other stuff. But I'm going to put some more of this on. So there you go. Now, so I've no idea what this is, but think it looks like it might be a gherkin or something. I'm not sure. It's a bit warm and spicy than I thought it might be. As I truthfully prefer to have very mild curries if I have them. Okay, it's got gherkin in. No, it says it consists of lime, so maybe this is a lime. I didn't think it was, but maybe it's me. Normally I've had lime as a juice rather than, actually bought them, to be honest. So there's lime, rapeseed oil, salt, gram spices, and it says the spices consist of, you couldn't make this up, spices. So the spices consist of spices and paprika and mustard. What spices the spices are, I've no idea. It seems ridiculous, but that's honestly what they wrote. Okay, so you'll see there it says spices, and it puts square bracket spices, comma paprika, comma mustard, square bracket. You couldn't make this up. So there you go. And as I said, cracked mustard seed, cracked, I can't pronounce this, fenugreek seed. I have no idea what fenugreek seed is, but I'm not an Indian, okay? So I'll probably finish this up just because I feel I ought to. But to be honest, I think I would rather have had the chicken with pasta and cream, truthfully. It's starting to get a bit warm. As I say, I don't really like things where I need a jug of water to drink to afterwards, so which is why normally, if I have a curry, normally I usually pick korma, truthfully. I'm also not being complete. Maybe this is why they changed it. Maybe they changed it because they themselves didn't like the taste and they wanted to improve it, and then some Indians came along, bought it, and said, "Oh, we don't like it. We prefer it the way it was," because that's what they're used to. When I say Indians, by the way, I mean ethnic Indians. They could even have been born here, but often a lot of food tastes are passed on from family to family, so often you'll find a lot of the ethnic Indians who, even if they're born here, will still eat curries and Indian food. I'm a bit disappointed because I was expecting this to be somewhat exotic. I don't think 1.5 years is going to make that much of a difference, truthfully, to a jar like this. It does also say used within 6 months of opening, so even if I open this, I could still, have this for 6 months if I open it, which is quite interesting actually, because normally with a lot of things like this, well, British things like this, they usually say must be stored in the fridge. This doesn't mention anything about storing something in the fridge, so that's quite interesting, really. So I suppose if somebody didn't have a cooker or didn't have any electricity, but I like this kind of thing, I could go out and buy some portions of this and this and just leave it out and not worry about putting it in the fridge, which is very strange. I've never come across before. Right, you don't put this in the fridge. Amazing. But I don't know this kind of stuff. I'm not an expert, so you know, it's not my kind of food normally. I like some curries, but I prefer milder ones, truthfully. So it's truthfully a bit spicy for me, so I'll probably finish it off because I do not like to see food going to waste. But I'm not sure. I don't think I'd buy it again, truthfully. But that's just for me personally. I cannot compare this with other brands of lime pickle. It is a shame because I actually do like lime. Okay, like some lime stuff. I'm just going to have another piece of chicken too, because my mouth is starting to get hot. Yeah. I'm just going to test if I didn't shake it enough. See, just get a bit more out, just in case I didn't shake it enough and it was me. It's the same, but okay. I'm not a fan really, I'll be honest. I am disappointed, but never mind. I should have just gone out and bought. So I should have just thrown it away and bought some cream, or not bought it in the first place and had some cream with it because I like cream, you see, and I like milk for cream and pasta. So never mind. I think it might be also because my mouth's starting to get a bit warm and you know it's quite spicy, and I don't mind spicy food, but I do not like it when my mouth's about to explode or something. You know, over here lots of people have an endurance test or used to have endurance tests in Indian curry houses. Okay, so people would go out and buy a vindaloo just because it was the hottest curry you could get, and see if they could cope with it. You know, I mean, I know some people can cope with it because once I went somewhere with my former boss, who was an ethnic Indian, okay, and he just ordered a vindaloo and ate it perfectly normally. I was absolutely astonished, you know. He didn't. Whereas when, to put it bluntly, white people like us, who are not used to this kind of thing and weren't brought up on it, tended to try something like that. I never tried vindaloo. I couldn't cope with even some of the other ones that were too hot for me. People would go through like jugfuls of water. I mean, I know I used to, years and years ago, sometimes go with other people to curry houses, and I must have got through a whole jug full of water. You know, they had to keep bringing jugs of water to people regularly because people like us, who were not brought up on this kind of food, had to go through jugfuls of water because we just couldn't take it. Whereas I suppose if you've been brought up on it and you're used to it, as an Indian or an ethnic Indian, then it's different. Okay, so I don't know if it's because it's 1.5 years out of date. I doubt it. But well, it's probably too spicy for me. I'm disappointed because I was really, really looking forward to this, and I forgot about it. And then I looked at it again. Oh yes, I've still got some. Brilliant. I looked and saw. Oh, you don't have to have it with anything. Brilliant. But I probably, in hindsight, if I had this, I should have probably poured a ton of cream all over it to water it down a bit, and you know, make it a bit less hot. Maybe. I don't know, but maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I'm not an Indian. So there you go, guys. Out of date chicken breast pieces and out of date lime pickle. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.